One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on another team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Virginia's offense will take the first swing of the game. And David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll pull it on the read. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And the Cavaliers decide to punt it away. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to bring it back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So Texas's offense will go to work for the first time today. He'll start this drive firing. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
The Longhorns come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun on third down. Working that left side. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's Okada. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to buy time. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive covered 55 yards for the score. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Rousseau. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
They go to the ground. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the ground with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Trying play action. He's moving out of the pocket. Crosses the 30. He's got away. It's a fumble. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And we've come to the end of 1. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Back to pass. It's Benedict. Fears the pressure. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Off play action on first down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Line is set on third down. Looking to pass. It's Benedict. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Okada. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down and run. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Longhorns will line it up on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And the Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Benedict. They get to him as he throws. And it's incomplete on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got the first down himself. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Looking to throw on first down. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville.
The Cavaliers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. And some room to work. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Okada.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He's looking to pass. The screen, he's got wheels. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I'm bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Now on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, in the first half, they had a hard time trying to contain this quarterback because of his speed. But here we go in the second half now. They need things to start happening. And finally, they were able to get to him and bring him down for a sack. They're trailing in this game. You just get the feeling, guys, if they're going to come back and win, this defense is probably going to have to register a few more plays like that.
Here comes a third down situation, and the defense has had no answer so far. Oh, he wants it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Rides the back on the option, the give. Runs through a tackle. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking for a man. It's Moncrief. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. It's complete. Touchdown, Longhorns! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Texas fighting them through the air and on the ground, reminiscent of Colt McCoy's big day against A&M in 2009.
Yeah, just doing whatever they want. And this is a good spot to be. Listen, Texas gets a highly recruited kid at quarterback every single year. Can this be the guy that takes them to the next level? Today is a good day.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minute.
Turning it on. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking to throw. It's Moncrief. Quickly complete. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Texas offense. They want that clock to run. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The give to the tailback. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Cavaliers can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
And the Cavaliers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
This defense is so well coached. They came into this game knowing that they were going to see some screen passes. On 3rd down, they were expecting it, and now they have a chance to get off the field.
Blasted as he lets it go. He makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back.